Dan from Alliance Contracting and Design here. Today we're going to talk about how to get that job. I interview a lot of people, and unfortunately a lot of people don't work out. So I want to share some tips with you on how to properly fill out your resume and how to interview a little bit more efficiently. Step number 1, make sure your resume is up to date. You wouldn't believe how many people I interview and it says that they work someplace and they really don't. They're like, oh yeah, I quit there 6 months ago, or I left there a year ago, and I've just been doing odd jobs on the side. That throws up a red flag to any potential employer, wondering, hey, can this person or this individual, can they keep employment somewhere? We want somebody that can stay put. It doesn't matter how much skill you have. If you're going to be a flight risk and only work here a couple weeks or a couple months, then what's the point in training you and putting time into you? So make sure your resume is up to date and you're honest about where you've worked and the times you've worked there. Because believe it or not, we're going to call them and verify that you worked there. Step number 2, make sure, and this is a big one, make sure that the experience you put on your resume matches the experience for the job that you're applying for. So if you're applying to be a landscaper, I don't care that you spent 10 years in a kitchen as a cook. I want to see experience that tells me you're qualified, potentially qualified, to fill this position as a landscaper. So rule number 3, if you apply somewhere, make sure that you answer the company back when they call you in for an interview. I can't believe the number of people that I call for an interview and they don't get back to me. Or they say, oh yeah, I'm no longer interested, or they have some other excuse. What's the deal? If you're applying for the job, taking the assessments online, and you're not going to take it seriously, why do you put all that time in and then you don't even call back for the interview? So that's a big one. The other thing I want to mention is on your resume, don't put all your experience where you only worked a month here, 6 months here. We don't want to see you as a job jumper. A job jumper is someone that has a million different jobs within a short amount of time. So if you had 12 different jobs in like a 9-month period, you might be a job hopper. Putting all that experience on your resume doesn't make you look experienced. It makes you look unstable. The other thing I have to say is be passionate about the position you're applying for. We want, as business owners, we want somebody that's going to be around for a while so we can feel confident in investing training and time into your position here to be beneficial to the company. Because yes, we're here to make money, but we want to serve the customer properly and have a good reputation, be able to stand behind our work. So it's important that you care and you are knowledgeable somewhat about your work. I know everyone says that, hey, I'm a fast learner, just train me. But a lot of times we don't have time to train. We need somebody that's like valuable on their first day. So don't lie on your resume and make sure you list all your valuable, pertinent experience that's related to this position. Because we can get in a whole world of trouble if you say that, oh yeah, I can run an excavator, and guess what? You go out to dig along a house and you cave the basement wall in. Now we got problems. So it's important to be accurate, I guess, know your limitations, know what you're capable of, and kind of underplay your abilities. No company wants to hear that, yeah, I can do that, I'm great at this. They don't want to hear you tooting your own horn. Underplay your abilities. And like I always say, don't tell me what you can do, show me what you can do. So then if you do get called for the interview, make sure you're available to go in for the interview, and make sure you show up on time. May I suggest showing up a little early? Don't overdress, don't underdress. Dress for the position that you're looking for. Obviously in construction and contracting and landscaping, I'm not looking for someone in a suit and tie, but some nice jeans and a nice shirt. Probably no profanity or no beer or cigarettes. That type of advertisement's probably best. Something kind of neutral. Definitely leave politics out of the workplace. And if you're not interested in the position, make sure you convey that to the potential employer, because you never know. If your current position falls through, you might have to cross paths with this business again. You wouldn't believe how many people apply for a position and then they're nowhere to be found. We call them ghosts. Hey, I want to work here really bad, and they fill out all the assessments on Indeed and everything checks out good. Then you call them, you email them, You text them, you message them, poof, gone, ghosts. So don't do that, because you never want to burn a bridge. So I hope that I can help you by sharing this information of what it takes to apply for a job and what employers are looking for. Basically, be honest, be truthful, be accurate, make sure all your information's up to date. Don't BS. Know what you're getting into, and research the company before you go into the interview. Because when I'm doing an interview, my main question is, what do you know about our company? What can you do for our company? Why should I hire you? What makes you a good fit for the company? How do you handle conflict? Those are all questions I'm going to ask you. And most people are like, oh, I don't know. So again, how dedicated and serious do you think I feel you are when you answer like that? So do your best, be honest, make sure your resume is up to date, show pertinent information on your resume for the job you are applying for, be available if the company calls you. What was the other thing? Know what you're doing, and just communicate, man. Nobody communicates anymore. Nobody communicates. If you're not interested in the position at this time, or you can't come in for the interview, send an email back. Send a text. Carrier pigeon. I don't care. As a business owner, my number one complaint is I hate being stood up or left stranded. I want to know what's going on. Hey, I'm a busy guy. I got a lot of stuff to do. So showing that you respect my time makes me respect you more. So hopefully this helps. And if you have any questions, message me. Thanks.